Yeah, we're live again. Try to see if I can boost my happiness at least a little bit. Hello. Sorry, I was just trying to tune my guitar, making sure it's fully in tune. Alright, we're good. The hell is this? Oh, epic. Band shirt. Shit. Oh, hello. Yes, we are jamming. At least trying to. Since I haven't played in a few days, I'm not in the groove. Well, I'm starting to get there. And then, of course, there's just that long bass line before the... Ah, shit, I almost had that. I have two guitars. Oh, me too. This one is my acoustic, and then I have an electric over there. But Right now, since I don't really feel like plugging it up, I'm just going with the acoustic for right now. Also try and fix this since it keeps getting moved off. There. Okay, look, you're gonna murder someone, you're ghost. I get told that a lot, honestly, and it's honestly surprising. I'm told it's mainly because of my cheek muscles. It's because of that I look like I'm gonna murder someone when I'm concentrating. But it's honestly not the first time I've been told that. Okay. Oh, of course, of course. I didn't take any offense to it. Admittedly, I find it funny. I still have to work on that because I have the down, but I just don't have the because in Do I Want to Know, there's the whenever it goes, there's a slide to, I believe, the to where it goes, and I still need to work on getting from where to go from. Yeah, I still need to work on that because I still don't remember where to do that third slide at. But I'm working on it. And then that's sadly all I know of Lesson Adolescent, but I want to start learning more that soon. What's some other bullshit that I know? Yeah, there we go. Wait. There we go, now that sounds better. Just didn't sound good at first. Wait. Do I remember how to play Wonderwall? Because I know it's... Okay, it doesn't sound like it's very in tune, and it is 7:37. 7:37 p.m. to be exact. Okay, it's my high E. I think it's the IE. Oh, hi, Emily. Hello. Okay, now that's... Sounds like it's too high. There we go. How are you doing? The funny thing about guitar, if you don't tune it before you start something, it's all about catching the problem when you notice it. Because sometimes, because you have to be very tone noticeable. Because if I couldn't hear that tone, I would have just thought it was normal. But now it sounds better. Alright, sounds good. See ya. And thank you. I'm doing pretty decent, honestly. Definitely could be better. But we vibin'. I don't know how to play. I mean, if you want to learn, I could teach you. I've been playing for about 5 years now. Because I've been playing for so long that I can actually play with my eyes closed. Because once you've been playing for a while, it basically becomes muscle memory. Such as... Same with playing chords. Scales. Because once you're playing for a while, it becomes basically engraved in your head. The muscle, it becomes, like I said, muscle memory. And it's definitely a fun thing to do once you've been playing for a while, just to play something like in front of people where it's I can't even play an E. It's actually pretty easy. If you have it on you, it's basically on the first 2 frets. It's your ring finger and your middle finger, you put them on the second fret on the A and D, and then your pointer finger goes on the first fret of the G, and if you want to play an E minor, basically take off the pointer finger. Because the E, E minor, G, the D, and the A minor, I think this is A minor, or it's just A, I always get those two confused, are your basic chords. These sort of easier chords before you can go into like, oh, and C. If you know E minor, E will be easy. All you have to do is just add the pointer finger to the first fret G, and then you have a full-fledged E chord. And then of course you have your power chords. Your bar chords. This is your F. To your G bar chord, I think. Then there's your C, Crazy Train. Yeah, because Crazy Train is basically just simple power chords. Your first solo, which was the which is, it took me a while to learn that because this was whenever I was finally starting to get back into guitar more. I was barely able to get down without screwing up every single time. But like I said, it's all about that muscle memory. The more you put into this, the more you'll get out of it. But yeah, that's... And then, of course, another one. Black Sabbath like to do a lot of their music with power. power chords, because you have Crazy Train, and then there's Iron Man, which is also just power chords. It's pretty much the starting of that, but just down one string. That's why people like to start when you're starting guitar. That's why it's better to start with Black Sabbath songs, since they're so easy power chords. And then the first song, I recommend if you're gonna learn any song, there's songs that are shit! I dropped my pick in the guitar again. Just a moment, please. Oh, I hate when this happens. There we go. Like I was saying, when you're first starting off, every guitar teacher will start teaching the new student how to play songs on one string. I'm trying to see if I remember how to play I haven't played it on one string. I haven't played Smoke on the Water on one string in so long, so I completely forgot how to do it. But it's basically, if you're going to learn a guitar, the first song you ever want to start trying to learn is specifically on like these. It's on the low E. And then once you get better guitar, you can start doing on the A string, the A to the D string. Before going on to the sort of half power chord. Because that's how I play it in jazz band. Because I have to keep in time with the rest of the instruments. It's best to start off with, especially if you're trying to keep in tune with, keep in time with if you're trying to keep in tune with brass instruments. Start off with one string and. And then your sort of half power chord, because a normal power chord would be like, I call it a sort of half power chord, but I'm sure there's another name for it, but that's one of your most basic songs, Smoke on the Water. That's almost what the song you always start learning when you're starting guitar. The one that I learned first was which I'm sure you probably know that one just by hearing the iconic tune. But normally, if you're starting to learn at first, they would teach you like that. But the way I learned it was on the A string, which was it's simple songs like that that help you start moving on in guitar. Because once you start with the simple songs, such as Smoke on the Water. No. Yeah, Smoke on the Water. You start moving on to such songs as where you could start working on getting your speed up. To where you can start doing songs such as "Are You Mine," where it can be so fucking fast sometimes that it starts to cramp your hand. But yeah, that's basically how you would want to start off. And I hope I'm not boring you, because I tend to go on tangents sometimes, and I don't know when to stop. So if I'm basically being annoying, all you have to do is just tell me stop. Trying to adjust that. There we go. Do I remember where to put the capo to play Unravel? I don't remember how to play Unravel much. I only started learning it the other day. Now I remember it. Yeah, I remember that much of it. And that's all I remember of Unravel. Like, I always do for some reason. I don't know why. Like, it doesn't matter what I'm talking about. If I start talking about something like anime, guitar, stuff like that. I don't know why that doesn't sound right. I have the capo on properly. Yeah, like I was saying, it doesn't matter if it's anime, music, artists, poets even. I tend to just go off on very, 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 very long and boring tangents. And I'm surprised I don't annoy anyone when I do. There we go. It's gone out of tune. I'm just gonna switch the electric. I'll be right back. Oh shit. You sit right up. Phone. Stay.